You know, the metaverse has been around for years and has seen its share of ups and downs. So what's going on in the metaverse right now? Is the hype dead, or is it just the beginning? Are you curious about the metaverse? Well, let's find out. Hey there everyone! Welcome back to Coin Engine. Today, we're going to take a look at the current state of the metaverse and see if the hype is truly over. We'll talk about the pros and cons of the metaverse, its potential for the future, and how you can get involved if you're interested. So let's dive in and find out what's going on in the metaverse. The decline of metaverse. When Mark Zuckerberg announced the rebranding of Facebook to Meta in October 2021, he was confident that it would be the dawn of a new era for the tech giant. After all, Zuckerberg had promised the world an ambitious plan to create a virtual reality metaverse that could be used for anything, from shopping to gaming, and would be open to anyone. But, as the saying goes, the proof is in the pudding. With Horizon Worlds, the flagship virtual platform of Meta, not having the success that Zuckerberg had hoped for, it's hard to imagine how he's going to manage to take over the metaverse. The numbers don't lie. After its launch, only 1 in 10 people who tried Horizon Worlds are returning to the platform after a month. This is a far cry from the success Zuckerberg had envisioned for the platform. It appears as if the interest in the metaverse, which was so high at the time of the launch, is starting to decline. After all, why would anyone be interested in a virtual world when they can use AI and other more advanced technologies? It's not just the users who are losing interest in the metaverse either. Search traffic for the term metaverse has declined by 80% globally in the past year, and Singapore is no exception. In fact, the interest in the metaverse in Singapore has been steadily declining since the announcement of the Meta rebrand. The fall of Mark Zuckerberg's dream. Mark Zuckerberg's vision of a metaverse, a virtual reality world where people can meet, socialize, and do business virtually, is ambitious, to say the least. But is it feasible? While there is no denying that Meta has poured billions of dollars into the development and creation of the metaverse since 2021, the company's VR and AR division, Reality Labs, generated an operating loss of $13.7 billion in 2022, adding up to a 2-year operating loss of $23.9 billion. This is despite generating metaverse-related revenue of just $4.4 billion during this same period. On top of that, Reality Labs' revenue had dropped by 5% in 2022 as compared to the previous year, and the company's shares had tanked to their lowest level since 2016. So, was Metaverse overhyped before its time? The past 2 years have seen a great deal of hype and expectation surrounding the concept of the metaverse, from big names such as Mark Zuckerberg and Microsoft. However, this hype has only set up the metaverse for failure, as the tech and structural considerations to make the metaverse a feasible reality have not been adequately addressed. From Zuckerberg's highly ambitious what-if video to Microsoft's Mesh platform to Google's AR and VR devices, the metaverse has been thrown around way too easily, creating unrealistic expectations within consumers. The reality is that the metaverse has not yet achieved global adoption, with popular platforms such as Decentraland and The Sandbox only having 8,000 and 32,000 users on average per day respectively. This is a far cry from the expectations that have been set up by the big names in the tech industry. Furthermore, these expectations have been further perpetuated by brands utilizing the metaverse to generate buzz around their products and services. The hype surrounding the metaverse has built up expectations that are too high for the technology to reach shortly. And when these expectations were not met, the hype bubble surrounding the metaverse burst, and users lost interest in the tech. Will Metaverse ever make a storming comeback? We are living in a digital age where things are constantly changing and evolving. The concept of a metaverse is no different. Gartner Incorporated expects that by 2026, 25% of the population will be spending at least an hour a day in the metaverse for work, shopping, education, and entertainment. While this may seem like an ambitious goal, a recent report from the Pew Research Center found that 46% of industry experts have doubts that the technology will be ready to fully implement the metaverse by 2040. Unsurprisingly, there are two sides to this debate. Supporters of the metaverse argue that it could improve the physical world for humans, while skeptics such as Mark Crowley, assistant professor of computer engineering at the University of Waterloo, believe the real world is far richer and more important than virtual reality, and it always will be. The rise of generative AI has indeed killed off the buzz surrounding the metaverse, but this doesn't mean that it's gone forever. In fact, AI is a perfect example of a field that had multiple winters, but is now disrupting and revolutionizing various industries. Perhaps the same will happen with the metaverse. Of course, the current state of the metaverse suggests that it is still far from alive. But that doesn't mean that it won't be in the future. As technology continues to evolve, the possibilities for the metaverse are endless. Who knows, maybe in 2040, the metaverse will become an integral part of our lives. What do you think? Let us know below, and we'll see you soon in our next video. Bye.